You never had clothes. When you go out, there are no fabrics to cover you. The streets are full of naked people. But this is not a world of freedom. This is a dystopian world where nudity is a necessity. For centuries, the human body has depended on the protection of nature rather than fabric. Those born in the polar regions are now covered in thick fur. Those born in the desert are completely hairless and dark-skinned. But this evolution has not treated everyone equally. Those who couldn't adapt were eliminated. No clothes. But there are still signs of power. Those who can decorate their skin are at the top of the social hierarchy. Those without tattoos are considered lower class. Fashion is made with symbols embroidered on skin instead of fabric. But who are the winners in this new status war? Desire feeds on the unknown. But there are no secrets here. Everything is visible. Sexuality is no longer a mystery, but a mechanical process. Attractiveness is defined not by the connotation of a concealed body, but by genetic advantages. Could it be that humanity lost its desires along with clothes? In a world without clothes, cities have changed. In cold regions, life is completely enclosed in domes. Going outside means death. In hot regions, there are giant tunnels to shelter under the shade. If humanity can't protect its own skin, buildings have to wrap it. Clothes were not just a fashion item, it protected us from disease. But now there is no barrier for germs. Who used the seat on public transportation before you? Nobody knows, and maybe they don't want to know. Traveling is now a luxury. Your body is shaped according to the climate you were born in. If you're a polar person, you cannot go to a warm place. You will roast there. If you were born in the desert, you can't go north. You will freeze there. Humanity is confined to the limits of where it was born. Freedom? Only for those with access to biotechnology. But of course, things are different for some. The rich can genetically engineer their bodies to adapt to cold or heat. For them, there are no limits. But the poor, they are prisoners of their bodies. How did religions evolve without clothes? Perhaps the sacred is no longer a garment, but a mark on the skin, the tattoo, the new cross, the color of the skin, the new shroud. But has this change strengthened faith or destroyed it completely? Will humanity ever completely eliminate the need for clothes? Perhaps one day, instead of clothes, we will use biotechnology to create a new skin that adapts to any environment. Will we then only remember clothes as a relic of the past? But the real question is, would we really be free? Or would we lose our privacy, our desires, and our individuality with the loss of clothes? Perhaps the greatest freedom for humanity was to dress. What about you? Would you want to live in a world without clothes? Or were clothes not just a necessity, but the greatest invention of humanity? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Remember, naked truth doesn't always mean freedom.